Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's a little weird I'm going to do the intro this way, but it's just because I want to say hello with my face before I film. There's so much going on in the collective with people feeling triggered, and they might be like trying to take that out on you at this time. And I've just been seeing this overflow. Sorry, I'm like a little distracted. Pretty Woman is on the TV right now, and I'm like, ooh. So I'm playing around with setups because I like to feel inspired, and I do what I do because I love it so much. And I just had the longest work week. It was absolutely insane. And I'm trying to take time to not edit so much, but it's hard. I could tweak out on editing and music forever, but because I want to post so much, when I get the download, I'm like, I don't have time to do that. I got to get the message out. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but I've been seeing so much on social media where people are just saying like super slick stuff in the comments, and it's stuff not on my channel, but in general. I'm seeing it on Instagram. I'm seeing it on other people's platforms, and I'm like, holy cow. So if you guys just watched the video I just uploaded, which was you're going to be more famous than you even realize. That was the beginning of that download. Still seeing it. It's still a download. People are regurgitating things. They're feeling triggered. They're in this fight or flight mode. I also feel that people have been holding things in. Like really holding things in, maybe for months, maybe for years, some of them years, and they're just unleashing. I'm trying to work on different ways to film because, like, look, I'm just getting off of work. I've been bartending for days straight, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my eyes are so red. I'm so freaking tired. I'm like, I don't feel like freshening up, and I don't feel like doing all that shit. So I'm like, on the days where I'm exhausted, I want to film this way. A lot of you guys that have been with me for a while, you know that I do that when I still have a message to get out, but I'm tired. And I don't want you guys to focus on, because I can go for days. You guys know that I'm like the Energizer Bunny. But at the same time, there are easier ways for me to get you a message than doing it this way. And I don't want you guys to focus on, dang, she looks tired, or you know what I mean? I don't like to film if I sound tired. If I sound tired or my voice is gone, that's like, Brittany, park your butt down. You don't need to be doing anything. But when I look like this, I look more tired than I feel. But perception is everything. You understand what I'm saying? And so I want to, I don't know, kind of explain that. But I've been seeing people like really hold and bottle things in and become absolutely explosive with their words, not realizing that that comes from a place of hurt or not understanding, or it triggers them because there's something that you're doing that they wish that they were doing, or that they're not yet tapping into. And so one thing that I'm really seeing play a part in the collective right now, and I mean all over the world, I've been seeing the craziest, nastiest, most ungrateful comments. There are ways to address things with people that are not publicly. Like, for instance, like if you guys have a problem with a content creator, or there's more private ways to handle things than to try to blast them on a public platform. And I'm seeing people do that. It's just like mind-blowing. I'm especially seeing people be triggered, like they've been holding things in. Say like you guys want to be influencer, and then you start realizing it's a whole one-man show. Say you guys start making it big, you become viral, whatever the case is, and you start making money. And you guys have people like holding in their feelings, like they're on the train, they're riding your wave, they stand for you, they're like, woo. And then, you know, you start taking time for yourself, and people start feeling like you owe them. You owe them the fact that you make six figures. You owe them the fact that, you know, you can't be taking a break and da-da-da. And sometimes people do not realize how much influencers do. Light workers, influencers, healers especially. And when you're a one-man show and you're running multiple platforms, like, people need to give other people a little bit of grace. But I'm also seeing a lot of jealousy from different community to different community in regards to people knowing their worth and working on themselves. I do believe with all my heart that you can be a healer and not have it all figured out. Okay? It's about you constantly evolving. I'm trying to say some of this without blasting certain influencers, without blasting certain people that I look up to, because I see them going through things and having to explain themselves, and they shouldn't really have to. People are trying to tell them, like, oh, you can't help other people unless you help yourself. I saw this with anywhere from celebrities to healers. I'm not even kidding. In the last 48 hours, I've seen healers and celebrities get flack for, you're not healed, you shouldn't be saying this word, you shouldn't be using this word because you don't know what it means spiritually. Like, spirituality bullying at its finest. You can do tarot if you are constantly healing. You do not have to be perfect and have it all figured out. You have to be constantly working on yourself. I truly believe with every fiber of my being that you can help the collective as long as you are constantly working on yourself, as long as you're constantly evolving and recognizing your wrongs and working towards fixing them. And some people are just laying it on, like, no, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, and I'm like, whoa, are you doing any of these things? People are, it's coming out of them. It's like this demonic jealousy for them regretting what they're not doing right now, what they're not stepping into. And I'm seeing it really play out in every sense of the word, in every narrative, for influencers far and wide. Just getting flack and having to explain themselves. And then I'm seeing some influencers not even explain themselves because F them. You guys already know I don't put up with that shit on any platform I have. I will block and keep it pushing. I don't have time for that. I don't put up with that. If I try to go through comments, I don't always have time, but treat the people that you look up to with a little bit of grace. They are human, and sometimes they're dealing with things on such a big scale that you could not understand. And if you see influencers that are very passionate about what they do, and you know for a fact they are a one-man show, treat them with grace and understanding. I wish everyone's platform treated them like how my subscribers, I feel so grateful for you guys. I wish everyone got treated like that on their platform, but that's not the case. And everyone has different cycles and lessons that they go through. And I can't get in the way of everyone's karma and everyone's arguments and everyone's bad comments, but I've just been observing, taking notes, because that's how God gives me downloads. And then I just, make a mental note of that. If I keep getting confirmations about it, that's something I need to speak to the collective about. So without further ado, let's get into some of the newer setups that I'm playing around with. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I just want you guys to know from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys so, so much. But I just want you to know this is what I'm seeing play out in the collective. And that's why we're going to touch on it again. Because you guys could be on the other end of this, getting this flack because you're finally getting the life that you deserve. Or the life that you deserve you've been had, and it's going to level up again. And you're starting to see the eye rolls and the whatevers. It's work. Being an influencer is a lot of work. When you are working a 9 to 5, especially, like I work a 9 to 5. I am a wife. I come home, and editing takes longer than the videos, especially if you like to tweak out on the editing like I do. I love it so much. I want everything to have memes and funny things and sound effects. And I always want you guys to understand my vibe and how much I love my gifts and how passionate I am. But I mean, look at me, my eyelashes are sticking together. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. I'm sticky from working. Anyways, I'm excited to film this video because I know it's a message that's needed. And I'm gonna stop rambling now and we're gonna jump in. Just thank you guys for all that you do. I would not be here without you. And the comments underneath the last video just really moved me. I have the chills. And to know that I help so many people, light workers, therapists, just thank you guys. You're incredible. And I'm happy to be here every day doing the damn thing. If this message is for you, you're definitely seeing 1111, 818, 808, and 777. Let me know in the comments if you are. All right, you guys, let's jump in. Guess what is at the top of the deck? We have many masks. I never say it right, but it's many different masks that you could have on. And what you're learning to be is your authentic self. You're looking at your shadow. You're trying to bring out that inner light, and you're just figuring out like, okay, like I got this. Everything's going to be just fine. Someone here could be 38 years old, or you could be a life path 3 or a life path 8. But what I'm getting is you wear many different hats, whoever I'm speaking to. There's many different hats. There's many different gifts that you have, many different things that you are able to do and able to achieve. And right now, you are building that character and you're learning, hey, I want to have fun while I'm building this character. Why does it have to feel like a job? You know what I mean? So I keep talking to you guys about this, and I've been mentioning it in the last 3 or 4 readings that you guys are figuring out what this authentic character looks like, and you're going to have more fun building that. You guys are over this period of being hard on yourself. And I know I say that a lot, and I cringe when I say it all the time, but it's true. You guys are really learning to not be so hard on yourself. Rome was not built in a day, and you are figuring it out bit by bit. You are constantly evolving, so you guys need to give yourself a round of applause for the fact that you are constantly always building and working on yourself. You guys are also getting, for those of you that are single, that have been constantly putting in the work, you are getting closer to your possibility for union. So, balancing act. This is what you're trying to get rid of. You're like, I'm tired of dancing on one foot. It's getting old. I don't want to do that anymore. So what am I going to do? I'm going to tap into the most authentic version of myself. You're like, I want to dance on both feet. I want to be where the people are. I want to start seeing and doing things. So you're starting to really use your time wisely. Unmarked trail. Comment down below. I am on the unmarked trail. You guys are having major revelations right now on inspiration, downloads, different ideas that you want to play around with, and you guys are getting that excitement back. Like, this doesn't have to be boring. I don't have to work just to work. I want to have fun in my work again. You're getting rid of toxic people, places, and things, and you guys have a lot of eyes on you and people that have been, like I told you in the download in the intro, people that have been holding it in. They're holding it in and they're watching. Holding it in and they're watching because they want you to feel bad. And they are not understanding the mountains that you are constantly climbing, the challenges that you constantly deal with. They're thinking that you're privileged, you're pretty, you're spoiled. They have no clue. They have no idea the things that you have endured, the things that you have been through to become the most authentic version of yourself. So like when people try to give me a hard time, for example, like, oh, you don't party, you don't drink, you don't do this, you don't do that. No, because I was numbing myself for a long period of time. And now in my sobriety, I can enjoy things like I would when I was a child. And if somebody would have told me when I was in my addiction that I would be sober later on in life, I would have fell off my chair laughing because I thought life will be so boring if I live that way. So people are not understanding the challenges that you have overcome, and it's not for them to understand really, because what you're calling in right now is your soul tribe. What you guys are calling in right now is your soul tribe. And on top of that, you are working on your confidence like never before. You might be good at pump faking or even fronting or stunting that I've got all the confidence in the world, but you guys understand truly, and you probably keep this to yourself, that I could be more confident. I know I can do better. I want to feel confidence with every fiber of my being, that I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to be dancing on one foot. So you guys are on this unmarked trail of building your character and not apologizing to anyone for it. You're starting to see the people that they love being around you. They love your light. They love what you're about. These are the people that you guys are going to be drawn to at this time. And yeah, you guys have progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. You guys are a goal machine right now, but your goals are different than what they normally are. Normally your goals are either love focused or they are work focused. They're focused usually on one thing. And then you might feel like you fall short in these other areas. And right now you are taking stock of everything. You're like, wait, I could have more balance in my relationship. I need more work-life balance. I need to go on vacation. I resonate with people that are workaholics, especially if they're doing what they love. I am definitely a workaholic, and what I'm working on right now personally is balance, just like you guys. So I'm never just calling you guys out. I'm always lumped in there too. We have a tidy house, clarity and organization. You guys are organizing your life right now, figuring out where you want to put things and how you want things to look. You are looking at your life through a different lens. And you're like, I want to have better goals, a better morning routine. I want to eat better. I want to be more organized. Like, you're looking at everything. You are taking stock of your finances. If you've been saving, if you haven't been saving, you're taking stock of your home, your work life, the hours that you put in, and you are unapologetically going to take time for yourself. And this might be something that is really hard for you to do. And if it is, I resonate with that. We have the drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Some of you guys might be like me, where you make a list for your list. And for that list, you guys, if I showed you, let me show you guys. I make a list for that list, and then I make a list for that list. Like, I have these pieces of paper, scratch paper, you guys, I have everywhere. And then I put something else on the back. Like, it's insane. But I'm always scared that, like, I'm gonna forget things. So you guys are realizing that you need to experience life as it comes and not maybe be so focused or hyper focused on certain things or doing things a certain way. So I'm hearing the word seize the moment. Usually I'm saying seize your potential, but I'm hearing seize the moment. I feel all of this like warmth and like gooey energy where you guys have a really big appreciation for something right now. Somebody that rides for you. Somebody that you look up to, people that support you. You guys have this ooey gooey, warm, like chocolate chip cookies in the oven type of feeling. Like, dang, there are people that ride for me. Why am I going to focus on the negative, the naysayers, the people that are triggered, the enemies? And I don't feel like a lot of you guys are are focused on them. Okay, I'm going to say that again. I do not feel like a lot of you guys are focused on your enemies, but you are aware. And not only are you aware, they're trying to get louder because you're ignoring them. They are trying to get louder as you are ignoring them. You are taking movement towards adventure. So this is you guys taking a dip in the fountain of youth, the river of spirit, learning how to drift, learning how to float, learning how to move towards adventure. Today I had this conversation with a client that is getting ready to go to Ireland, and I was like, wow, like that's so cool. Like I've seen this about Ireland and this about Ireland, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to go there. And so then he was telling me about how he went backpacking in Europe and how terrified he was, but that he did it. And I was like, wow, you can write a book. So we literally spent like an hour talking about just traveling. And I found it so fascinating because it's something that I personally don't do enough of because I love working. And I'm like, wow, I need to do that. That just sounds incredible to be able to travel, go to different countries, all these different places. And so this is what you guys are doing. You're on this unmarked trail. You're having these revelations and you're starting to bloom. You are cleaning house in every avenue of your life. The enemies are getting louder. They're stomping their feet. You can't be bothered. You don't care. Though you're starting to see some of your supporters maybe act a certain way towards you. Okay. So this is another thing that I got in the download, and I went over it in the intro. But you guys are very aware right now with how people feel or don't feel about you. And it's the people that you think ride for you that have been bottling things up, and they're maybe unleashing or saying things in a mean way where they could say it a little bit nicer. You guys are just using your discernment at this time. And what I love about this energy is even if you catch yourself defending yourself, you guys are going to reel it back in and defend your time and your craft and your skills. You guys are learning how to make others respect your time, or they can literally keep it pushing. Correct? Correct. Comment down below. I keep it a buck. I keep it 1,000. Duh. You guys have luck and right timing coming in. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are a healer. You are an artist. You are an author. You guys could be a tattoo artist. You guys could be going to school for art. There is physical therapy, Reiki, exercise training, any type of body work. You guys are the ultimate healer. And there's going to be people telling you this week how much you've done for them, and you might not realize. You guys might not realize how much you do for other people. You guys could be really good at massage therapy. Look, you guys, confirmation again, we got the artist. Someone here is an artist. So you are tapping into more artistic activities because that is beneficial to your career and every area of your life. So you're going to be changing your environment and your activities. Oh my gosh, I forgot the dice. We can't forget the dice. You guys, I have so many things coming. I'm so excited. And that's what you guys are learning to do. You're learning to get excited about certain things that you want to do. Wow. So we got Mercury in your 11th house with Gemini. There is a lot geared towards your reputation, your career, and everything is shifting for you. Again, you're on this unmarked trail. You are going to be looking like you have the most confidence, but it's going to be different this time. Your confidence is going to hit different because you're truly understanding your divine feminine energy, what it is to create, what it is to take care of yourself better. And you're going to be evolving where you look like you have it all together. So it's really going to bring the haters out of the woodworks. It truly is. Taurus in the 12th house. It's your deepest desire to really understand things with your spirituality. And so you're ambitious towards reading more, listening to audiobooks, really understanding your craft from the inside out. You guys should be so freaking proud of yourselves. Comment down below, I am an artist, I am a creator, I am a healer, and I heal and activate those in any setting. Even the people that don't like you, you're activating them. You're activating them to do something, to move, to practice, to do better for themselves. You guys are learning all of these new skills right now, and you're practicing. And what I like about this is there's so many different things that you're doing. You're like, I'm going to take this art class. I'm going to learn how to better organize. I'm going to start learning how to garden. You guys have true friends or true people that you look up to on social media that show you how to truly face life's adversities. And I feel that warm, ooey gooey feeling that you're so grateful for those people that show you how to deal with life's adversities. You guys are learning how to detach from certain outcomes. That's what's helping you guys drift. You guys are figuring out that you are more than resourceful. Comment down below, I am the cosmic warrior. I am cleaning house. I am moving towards adventure. Everything in my life is blooming. I am abnormally lucky. I am incredibly lucky. I have a motorcycle passing by. So confirmation, you are abnormally lucky. Can't nobody tell you nothing. This confidence that you are building is your vision, but now you have all of the tools, or you're gathering resources, you're gathering tools to help you truly create this vision. So I see you guys are changing how you dress, changing your look, playing around with ideas, healing your inner child. Comment down below, I am the wild one. I am the wrong one. I said what I said when I said it. Whatever tradition or others expect of you, only be true to yourself. Comment down below, whatever others expect of me, whatever others expect of me, I am only true to myself. I am only true to myself. You are starting to realize that you are limitless in every sense of the word. Maybe some of you guys were relying on certain things to feel limitless or circumstances. And now you're really doing the work to figure out, what does divine feminine energy mean to me? What does my spirituality mean to me? What are my core beliefs? What are things that I want to work on? And you're learning how to enjoy that. Comment down below, I am learning to enjoy the character that I am building. I have limitless potential. You have limitless potential. You guys wouldn't have haters like this if you didn't have limitless potential. You feel me? You would not have the haters that you have unless you truly were the shit. We're not the shit. You're the shit. Look what we got, you guys. So right now I'm pulling out my deck. You're getting better and better at self-expression. You are getting better and better at self-expression. You guys, I found this little radio and I was so excited. Like, little things make me so happy. And I was so pumped that, like, not only is it a radio, but like, you would think it's just decorative, but it actually plays and it has a cord, or it can play Bluetooth. And I'm like, how freaking flippin' stinking cute. That's what you guys are doing right now. The little things in life. You're making pivots and turns in the direction that you want to go because you are the eagle. You are creating your vision. You are practicing. Maybe some of you guys are doing voice lessons, or you're learning how to write. You're learning how to draw. You guys are doing a lot of reading. And all of this is inspiring you to get better at self-expression. Comment down below. I'm freaking unstoppable. Duh. I am freaking blinking, stinking, unstoppable. Look, the stalker's trying to flip out of the deck. You guys have people stalking you. They can't stand you, right? They just can't. They can't. But they're stalking your social media. They're stalking your every move. They're the first on your swipe ups on your stories. But they don't like you. I just can't. It just shows me that you guys have some energy vampires around you because you guys have wishes being granted. You want to know why these wishes are being granted? Because you guys are moving towards the life that you deserve. You guys are constantly evolving. And these people want to act like, oh, you're not healed. Oh, you can't be doing all that. Oh my gosh, you're doing the most. They can't really say shit because you're evolving. What are they doing? Your proof is in the pudding. They can literally kiss your grits. What they need to do is mind their biscuits and everything will be gravy, but we already know that the ops and the Decepticons and the Chooches and the Choocholinis in the back aren't going to do all that. What they need to do is go knit a sweater, join a sewing circle, but instead they want what you have and your little dog too, and they're trying to pretend like they don't want all of that. But they in fact do. They in fact do. You guys are learning how to create the life that you deserve, and they're doing what? Fake empress, fake emperor. A real empress can speak to people with grace. They can say their opinion with grace. They can respect others' boundaries. And these energy vampires, they want you to feel like you're not giving enough, you're not doing enough, and it's because of the levels that you are reaching. You are, sorry you guys, I'm making my chair squeak a lot because I'm like a talk. You guys know I talk with my hands, so I'm like rocking back and forth, and I'm like making the chair squeak, so I apologize. But a real empress doesn't act like that. A real emperor doesn't act like that. They don't act like little barnyard animals. Okay? They do not act like little barnyard animals. And so what your enemies are currently dealing with is their stability being removed. Some of your ops thought that they were untouchable. I am not even kidding. Comment down below, I am a protected child of God. I am a protected child of the divine. Whatever your higher source is, all beliefs are welcome here. You are cloaked with invisibility from your enemies. You are always in plain sight, but you are always protected. God hired you. The divine hired you. The universe has your hand. The universe rides for you. And the stability that they thought would never, ever, ever, never go nowhere is now being rocked. Okay? There are things that are rocking their stability, and they're like, wait, what are you doing? I'm worried about me. What are you doing? That's what they need to worry about. These Decepticons, they need a hobby. Because you don't pine for them the way that they pine for you. We have Black Beetles. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. Small world, all her friends know me. See what I mean? They want you to be the doormat, the crowd pleaser. They want you to feel like it's a small world. That's why all my friends know you. No, it's not a small world. And all your friends know me because I'm the shit. I am that bitch. Young bull living like an old geezer. They're trying to make fun of the lifestyle that you live. And you're like, I don't care. I'm doing what I love. I'm making money. Unbelievable. Like, yeah, people probably think that I live a boring life, but I don't care. I'm really happy. Quick, release the cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girls still want to get even. Haters mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. They lose it when the DJ drops the needle. Hating. They're trying to catch you riding dirty. They're like, oh my gosh, that girl is a real crowd pleaser. You don't know her. You don't know her. No, that girl, that guy is networking, is making connections, is changing the world bit by bit, day by day. Then we have Make Me Proud. I like a woman with a future and a past, a little attitude problem, all good. It'll make that shit last. Don't make it too easy, girl. Don't make it too fast. These people are coming on real strong. Real strong. And that is because the universe is proud of you. God is proud of you. But they want you to believe what they're saying. Like, ooh, I'm just trying to be nice to you by telling you that you're boring, that you're vanilla. And they're not telling you anything. They're telling you that they're a fake priestess, a fake high priestess, a fake empress, a fake emperor. What they're telling you is that they're a Decepticon. So you guys might have some people coming out and saying, ooh, you shouldn't have said that. Or you shouldn't have did that. And this might have been people that were riding for you. And what you guys are learning to do is believe in yourself. Comment down below, I believe in me. I believe in me. I believe in me, myself, and I. I believe in me, myself, and I. Let's see if we get any other, let's get some advice for you guys. You will be famous. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys don't want to be recognized. Okay? And I understand that. So please don't take this word so literal. Famous. You will be recognized. People will recognize you. Whether it's on a big scale or a small scale, but I feel like for most of you, it's going to be a bigger scale because this is your destiny, if this is your reading. Okay? Because the person that I'm talking to is restoring faith in their abilities. I have a lot of light workers, healers, and star messengers that watch my channel. And I understand that a lot of us are shy. You guys, like, I totally understand that. We like staying in the house. We like doing things at home. So a lot of us are homebodies. But you guys are going to be either recognized on social media. Like, you're just going to be recognized more than you understand. Like, people are going to recognize and see you for the amazing person that you are. So comment down below, my talents, my gifts, my abilities are out of this world. What did I tell you guys? You will heal and activate others in any setting. So God is preparing your table. The divine is preparing your table. In the presence of your enemies. Your enemies are going to become your footstool. Period. The town, the gossip, the coworkers, the boss, the toxic family, whoever it is that were gossiping, going around town saying you weren't ever going to be nobody, blah, 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 blah. You guys know what you do for other people. You guys know how you, while you're restoring faith in your abilities, you help others that are on that same wavelength restore faith in themselves. And anyone that doesn't keep it a buck, that hasn't been keeping it 1,000, they will not be able to help themselves from turning up. Okay? They will not be able to help themselves. So that's being revealed to you. That is being exposed. That's being illuminated. The people that are abusing substances, the people that are always doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Because this is a lesson in boundaries for you guys and what you will and will not put up with. Okay, so your guys' last two cards came out together, and it is the Empress and the Chariot. Holy cow. You guys are going to be feeling really abundant, really fertile. You guys have just completed a cycle of dark night, depression, sadness, Saturn lessons, and now it's the bright side again. It's the other side of the spectrum. You get to feel that warmth from the sun. You get to just feel good again after going through darkness, and you get to move towards success. Someone here could also be moving or taking a trip. Sometimes we gotta force ourselves to go on vacation, you guys. I am one of those people where you'd have to force me to go. I'd be like, can I edit there? Can I film while I'm on vacation? What do you mean? If you guys have been with me for a while, you guys laugh every time I'm like, I'm gonna take time off. You're like, girl, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, that's so embarrassing. Like, that's so embarrassing that I'm like, I'm that bitch. Okay. And what you guys are learning to do is to truly embrace your divine feminine energy. You're going to be feeling really confident. You're going to be glowing. You're going to be feeling so magnetic. And you are learning the art of detachment and not needing to be in control of certain outcomes. I'm so freaking happy for you guys. So let me know what's going on in the comments. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation, affirm what you want to bring in for yourself. And yeah, I'm just thankful for you guys. If you're looking for pick a cards specifically, the link to my Patreon is in the description box. I post there weekly. And yeah, just don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, duh, you don't want to miss out. And I would love for you guys to subscribe and become part of our soul tribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.